Ooh. Half a second too soon. How you doing, YouTube? Let's go old school now. We'll throw a little how you doing, YouTube, out there. Welcome to Massive Beers. My name is Matt. We do the beer stuff here, and every now and then we do an unboxing. Few and far between nowadays. Don't do beer reviews as much we used to, but we're always happy that we get them. And one of the leaders in the clubhouse, at least from a volume standpoint, from a quality standpoint, too, to be perfectly honest with you. Volume, it's been Hop Butcher. They've sent me beers for years now, and starting a couple of years ago, they started sending out a lot of different boxes to a lot of different beer tubers. It's pretty cool to get a lot of different takes on what they do, and it's always fun to see when beer breweries and brewers kind of support the YouTube community when it comes to beer and stuff like that. So very appreciative to Hop Butcher, more specifically Jeremiah, where these typically come from, and they usually come by surprise. I have that little kind of thing that bleeps me when Hop Butcher stuff is leaving a roost, so I knew this was kind of coming in, and I'm glad it did, because I haven't posted much in a couple days because this do be sick. There are so many positives to having a son that is going to turn 4 in like 3 weeks. One of them is the fact that he's a human petri dish, and I'm just going to be sick now until he's out of the house. So yeah, that dude got me sicker than sick. I will say this though, I am drinking a beer because I'm kind of like on the tail end of the sickness. I was out of it. Thursday I actually went to work. I was like, I got to get the hell out of here. They're like, please, dude. My work's very cold. They're like, shouldn't even come in. I'm like, I actually didn't feel bad when I came to work. It hit me that fast, and I went to sleep a little bit. I was like, I clocking out early. I clocked out at 4:30 and immediately went to sleep. I slept. My watch was like, are you okay? I have an Apple Watch. I don't have it on right now. But I was like, are you okay? And I'm like, why? And they're like, you slept like 13 hours. So I was like out of it, completely out of it. Yesterday, much the same, but a little bit better. And that's typically how sickness is, more specifically flus. I took COVID test, COVID free. Work for me. It's usually a 2-day cycle. They can last longer. But today, outside of this little nasally thing going on, I was pretty much back in the game. But, with this being as bad as it is right now, no beer reviewing going on, but we can definitely do an unboxing. So I spent the most of the day taking care of Mike and my wife, because she is actually on that bad portion of the show right now. But this landed earlier today. Figured, why not pop into it, see what's what? Here we go. I usually like to go in and get in a couple minutes before we actually unbox. Let the audience chime in or climb in or get their seats here. I actually redid this area over here. You probably can't tell much anymore, but now boxes. Most boxes fit perfectly right there. So yeah, I can do unboxing a little list. Crazy pants. Okay, here we go. Typical beautiful Hop Butcher boxing burps. Your wish is granted. We have a Citra and Nelson Sauvin hopped double India Pale Ale. 8 in a can, 2.5. We are at 3.1. So that gives you an idea, less than a month old. And they talk about on the back here, they have their tasting notes, which are, I can't read them on my screen. They're actually really hard. It's like white grape, bright citrus, ooh, fresh tropical. Hop Butcher, you're printing. You got to get on your printers, bro. A very spotty printing going on there. As someone who deals with printing, I worked for a printer. I've worked with printers my whole life, but now that I work for I basically work for a company that's FDA cleared, so our printing can't be messed up at all. Fix that. It looks like it's an anomaly. It looks like they did offset printing in one of the places, the Wink and Janky. Anyway, let's see. Fat Bear Peanut Butter Imperial Stout brewed with chocolate. I've reviewed Fat Bear before. I haven't had this. This I have had, but it's been a bit since I've had it, so it will most likely get another run in the review cycle. Ooh, Peacherine. Typically when I see a triple IPA, I don't get all that hot and bothered, to be perfectly honest with you. But I do want to top Butcher because they're one of the best at the game when it comes to that. Crisp white peach, juicy nectarine, and tropical melange. One of my favorite words. I like that one. I mean, Jetson's Art's always kept money. So yeah, we got those. Ooh, teetering wooden crates of oranges. Ooh, Citra and Tangier hopped extra pale ale with orange zest. Look at that sucker. 5%. You're speaking my language. I mean, even though I'll get down with those triple IPAs. 5%. You're my jam. Let's see here. Bright orange, candied mango, and juicy tropical. Always loved the doubles. Loves. And then we have tropical hop water for the world, sparkling water. They sent me the hop water. I did not review it. I actually still have it in my fridge, I believe. I think I might actually review it side by side this time with that one. I mean, a little unfair. I didn't go over dates on those. But then we have itty bitties. What do we have in itty bitty here? Thank you, Hop Butcher. Thank you for Jeremiah. This, I wanted to try this so bad when this came out. When did they can this? 210. It's canned 210, finished strong. This is their Resplendence? You see, is that what that says there? Resplendence? My friends, bourbon barrel-aged barley wine, 16%, son. Now, doubles of those. But now, that's, I'm not going to lie to you. When I saw they dropped the bourbon barrel-aged barley wine, I got a little hot and bothered, and I was like, what up? You should send me some stuff. I didn't actually reach out to them to do that. I'm not going to be that kind of person, but, Hop Butcher, like I said, they're pretty prolific when it comes to sending stuff off. But they've definitely slowed as of late. No complaints here. But when I saw that barrel-aged barley wine come through, I was kind of like a little bit like, fingers crossed, because Hop Butcher for the world, you take the name exactly for what it is. So you pretty much lean into hop-based beers. Not that barley wines can't be hop-based beers, but pretty much known for their hazies. But honestly, some of my favorite beers I've had them have been outside of the hazy realm. Whether it be a lager here, Fat Bear comes to mind. Again, my favorite beer I've still had is their Colombian Expedition Stout. And they really killed it from like the non traditional hazy side of things. So to see them actually drop a barley wine, albeit a barrel-aged barley wine, I was a little bit my spidey senses tingling, or my nipples get hard. Let's do it that way. That's the original Massive Beers spidey sense, the nipple hardeners. Yeah, I'm glad this came to fruition. So again, Hop Butcher, very much thankful for sending this off. Appreciative of all these, but again, not gonna lie to you, barley wine. That's the thing. Unfortunately, it's going to be a few days till I can get to all these. I got to wait till the schnoz kind of clears up. But I have a decent amount of beer in queue. I have a bunch of high ABV beers in queue that have been gifts from friends and sent by viewers and stuff like that. So, good God. It is definitely a big beer season here at Massive Beers. Hey, kind of makes sense. Kind of lines up, doesn't it? So, there you go. Unboxing in the books. Hopefully, y'all enjoyed. Hopefully enjoy me reviewing all these suckers. Hopefully you're enjoying some Hop Butcher if you can get them by you, which you can by me now here in Jersey. We get them off a shelf. I've reviewed a couple Hop Butcher beers that I've picked up off the shelf. So I don't know where you see them or not, but let me know if you've had any of these, if you thought any of these, or no, don't tell me if you like. Well, you can tell me if you like them or not. It won't skew my thoughts, but let me know your thoughts and follow along when I post these. So hopefully you guys enjoyed our review. Hopefully you're enjoying a little bit of unboxing beer right now. Hope to see you next time. Toodle-doo.